doing down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs!
Come, let's go back to the bridge.
For the Legion!
Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
Careful! Those beasts are deadly! Back to hell with your beast!
Bless the cellar! I am restored!
dances in shadows. Hey!
Heavens. Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
Those orcs had a human commander. How very curious.
Who is that joker
And
leading those
describing.
orcs? Damn traitor.
Where are Bibius and Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Taken before his time, far before his time.
One day coming. Vengeance will be ours.
I feel better already. As good as a new penny.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
Taken before his time, far before his time.
Far before his time.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
I like hail, Sir Santa. Why? I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes. It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets about, God only knows. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. They may need help. I'd go myself, but we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer.
Beasts, I'll kill the last
Whatever
one
the
of you.
cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies? I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet around these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Syceal than Hail, Source Hunter! Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you. Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you. I like you much better with your guts on the floor. I like you much better with your guts on the floor. Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you. day, comrade. Vengeance will be ours.
Fire! Fire! Our ship's ablaze in the harbor. We need help. Fast!
Blasted orcs learn how to play with fire.
We need more help or she's lost.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet? Come on then, put your backs into it.
What are the orcs?
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, you're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
Vengeance will be ours.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you pack a horn on her head.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense. Listen. She's purring, darling.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore?
You baby, please. That is that sexy like you can deny it.
An orc in love! Ha! When this little shan fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now. Enough doom and gloom. Cast the days and shame upon my fair fanged
This
skin.
place reeks of orc stench.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you pack a horn on her head.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense. Listen. She's purring, darling.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore?
You baby, please. It's not even that sexy like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love! Ha! When this little shan fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now. Enough scream and gloom.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
So you were, and so you weren't. There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Captain Aureus, though, The local commander of the Legion insists I'm seeing ghosts. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under... So there are. Or rather, there is. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how... Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like... And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say that... I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand. Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuff. We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives, there's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a... Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, to be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only them. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable... I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may... And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice.
Sects, undead, orcs. Well, looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arhu mentioned?
This place reeks of all things. This place reeks of all stench.
Well, tuck my tail and call me Bessie. A 2 feet address me direct. Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here cart all around Sightseal, from dock to graveyard, and speaking of Bull, you ought to say hello to him. He's clairvoyant, you know. Can tell your fortune to the T.
I'm seeing 2 feet approaching me, and I'm Bull, the leading clairvoyant inside. Of course, most winsome 2 feet, of course. What? Well, that depends, 2 feet. That depends. I see that love has gone. Why, yes, most wealthy indeed. Death, I see. Oh dear.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock. One of the orcs are sending another fleet.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
Blasted orcs have learned how to play with fire.
We need more help or she's lost.
The ship's blazing ever higher!
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour.
We need more help or she's lost! We need more help or she's lost!
The ship's blazing ever higher.
We need more help. She's lost. One of the orcs is sending another fleet.
Come on, Ben. Pull your backs into it.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop. I tell you, this gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. And of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats. Have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman, and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello, if this Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself. But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother. Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius. This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in Curtius is my name. The Legion is my calling.
Like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense. Listen. She's purring, the darling.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore? Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see. My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls. When who did I see? Creeping along the shore, perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion...
You see? He'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please...
What's the point in causing more pain in this beleaguered city? Question her and see what comes of it.
This place reeks of orc stench.
Don't you want to see whether or not this experiment proves successful? A real working love potion. Think of the possibilities.
No, we'll do as I say.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one with common sense around.
No! She's harmless! Please! You bastard! You had no right!
No right to protect not only you from your own stupidity, but myself and the citizens of Sicil as well.
It's you we need protection from, murderer! Fortunately, the Wizards of Youthful Gore make a revenge elixir that will show you what's what.
Go ahead and throw your sugar water on me if you like. Your foolishness is no longer my problem. Thank you, stranger. If you ever need help, I'll do my best to repay you.
One day, Moira. One day you'll... Thank you for talking some sense into that knucklehead. That she-beast would have been the death of us.
Back again? Got any juicy stories for eager ears, hmm?
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. Report!
Nothing to report, sir.
You never have anything to report.
Isn't that a good thing?
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
I should have done this from the very start.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's order. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs bid on a fortnight ago. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks.
Honor to meet you. I wish I was a source hunter.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Get it while it's fresh.
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish. This man should learn to stand on his own.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another. Fed a hungry man, you know.
I give milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return?
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Gotten far. But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that.
Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind, I think. But no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartier specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Certainly, what would you like to know? The Councillor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquainted, from what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years, and I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed it. Me? Why, it was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst, a simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging it's... Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name. Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take them. She claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes...
Stone. Interesting indeed.
Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic. Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are, but... I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to... I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing. But this decision feels like precisely the... I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation. But perhaps it's better off. What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead. Quite the venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple. Nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with grinning Stephen. Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. You are? I thank you a million times.
Tone. Soon the corpses troubled.
There's no way Boris should receive that stone over Stephen. Think of Stephen's wife, his children, his grandchildren. Imagine the joy on his wife's face, his children's faces when Stephen returns to them. Isn't that a scene you'd like to see?
All right, we'll do it your way.
Stephen, it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one.
Thank the Seven.
This is highly
thank you.
What is this? This lightning.
Sorry.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.